Hello, my lovelies. Yeah, I know it's been a hot minute. So, more like 3 months or so. Yeah. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Kim. I am known as the Snitch Stitcher here on FlossTube and on Instagram. And I've been stitching for a long time. Cross stitch is something that I absolutely love and decided to do a channel about it. I have taken a brief sabbatical, I guess you'd say. I've had a lot of stuff that's gone on in my life in the last several months. I lost my mother. I've moved back home from Texas to Louisiana to be closer to family, and it's just all gone well. As of next week, next Friday, I will be jobless for a couple of months. It's all good. There's been so many changes, and it's been really good. It is what it is. So let's hop into it. I decided, because a lot of people have been asking me for a while, to do a WIP parade. Because since I've moved, in theory, all my projects are in one place. In theory. Honestly, I don't even know what all I have. I have like 2 crates here and 1 here of projects. I think I have them all. This is a different setup from what we have done before. I am in my house in Louisiana. This is my craft room. This is not going to be the chair. I cannot wait. My stitchy chair will be here on Wednesday. I am so excited. I'm still trying y'all, I'm still trying to unpack. Yeah, it's a whole thing. It is a whole disaster back on the other side of this camera. It really, really is. I have my work from home desk there. I've got a work table right in front of me. I've got a closet where I have a lot of, well, right now it's a cluster. It's a fustercluck. Yeah. I'm still trying to unpack even with the rest of the house. And luckily I did remember this door goes out into the hallway. And when you look over the shoulder, I did realize before I started videoing that it looks straight into the guest bathroom. So I managed to remember to shut the door because nobody needs to see that. It is clean though. I promise it is clean. So let's go ahead and hop into it. I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as possible because I don't want this to be a 5-hour long video. Honestly, I'm not even sure how many projects I have. And there may be a couple of finishes thrown in here that I just left them in the bag and shoved them in with everything else when I was packing, because that's what you do when you pack. you get to that point, you get to a point where you've had enough and you can just do no more. I was trying to see. I kept on seeing like a weird light over here and I couldn't figure out what it was. Oh, it's a bag pull. Sorry, I get distracted. It's shiny. I'm like a crow. Okay, I digress. Let's get to it. These are in no particular order. I just grabbed them all and shoved them wherever. Now this is one that I'm really wanting to get back to. I have not touched in several months because I've been trying to focus. I really want to work on it. But I have been trying to focus on packing and then moving and then unpacking and all this other stuff and trying to get the stuff. This bag is for my friend Lucy. It's I believe it's So Lovely Designs. But she sells at local retreats. Is this not amazing? It's a fabulous bag. And this is normally on a scroll rod. Right now it's not because I changed scroll rods and then I moved it back. But it opens up to be this really awesome bag with all this stuff. And let me find my project. Here it is. It's on the side. Yeah. And this is not my normal table that I record at. And it kind of has a little bit of bounce. I'm going to try my best to not bounce it. I don't want to make you guys seasick. So I started this. This is, it's an Alice Hayde. It is from Heaven and Earth Designs. It is one of the minis. I have not gotten a whole lot done. I am doing this on 25 count. I have done full coverage like Carolyn Manning, like my Flamboyance of Flamingos, stuff like that. But that's like geometric shapes. It's not like this where you're changing colors and doing all this crazy stuff. So I wanted to try different methods to see what would work best for me. I am really liking the parking method. I do use, I have Pattern Keeper and I also have Markup RX. Usually I use Markup RX because I'm an Apple girl and I have it on my iPad and it works perfect for me. So I've been using the parking feature on there and it works really well. I tried the Royal Rose. I tried, obviously I tried the diagonal. I kind of did some meandering with the color and just following where it went. Honestly, the typewriter method is working the best for me, just going straight across line by line. And each time I change colors is when I park. Right now, this has got a lot of, it's got a lot of black and a lot of like 820 and I can't remember the other color, a lot of dark blue and black. So you're not going to see a whole lot of change there for a while, but we're getting there. And I'm really excited to get back to working on it. I can't wait to get it back on the scroll rod. I did get one of the Painting Fairy frames. I got the scroll rods and I also got one of their floor stands and I really, really like it. Once I get my new chair and kind of get a little bit more of this organized, I'll be able to have it in here to be able to use. My goal is to try to stitch primarily in here in my stitchy room or my craft room because I spent a good amount of money for this stitchy chair and I'm really want to make use of it. So, okay, so this one, it hasn't made it into a regular bag. I don't know why. These bags are great, but I just really have not, and I haven't touched this in quite some time because I have a really bad, like, squirrel moments. Yeah, if you've been here before, you know this. It is what it is. This is so vintage, and this is by Textile Crafts. Laura is an amazing, amazing designer. I believe I think this was a market release last year. I can't remember for sure. I don't remember what fabric this is. It's just this kind of goldenrod, and the colors are not turning out right. I'm still playing with my lights, trying to get it. Right now, everything looks a little blue. I'm not quite sure. It didn't before. See, if I do like this, put this down, we're good. I put the color up here, it changes. But I really do like this. I am doing it over one. I think this is like 20 or 22 count. And so it is turning out kind of tiny, but I need to get back to it. You're going to hear me say that a lot. Fair warning. Just go with it. It's going to happen. And I am sorry for the zips. It is what it is. Okay, this is a project. This is before I started really doing cards and tracking what I was doing. This is a project that I got a million years ago. And this is a saying that is said a lot in my family. I love you a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. I think this was a kit. Honestly, I can't remember. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it was. I see the little kit stuff. And I ended up gridding it on this black fabric. Oh. That's all I've done. It's been years. I think I started this in like 2018. This is as far as I've made it. Because I get distracted. I didn't want to get back to it. See? Anybody want to bet how many times I say that? Probably for just about every freaking one of these projects. But it's okay. And a lot of these bags you will find, I could pretty much tell you 98% of the bags that I have are made by my bestie Tanya. She's Needle and Bone. Need some unicorns, of course. Oh, and this one is, I know what this one is. See, this is what's kind of fun when you open this up. Oh, and I have two rods, or two spring frames. This is going to be, and see, this one, at least I'm good. This is a Pearl from the Sea from Barbara Anna. I'm not going to show you all the pictures of all of them because a lot of them are digital patterns. And so I'm not going to have the full deal on it. And my needle minder just came off on this one, so yay me. But this is a Pearl from the Sea from Barbara Anna Designs. Because you guys know me and my flamingos. I need to remember which one this is so I could, on one of my What the Flock Fridays. This I started in September of 24. It is really pretty. Oh, that light is blowing everything out. It's a really pretty, this is Coat of Doves from Atomic Ranch. It's kind of it's a gray, but it's got a little bit of a blue undertone. And their fabrics are fabulous. Michael, he's wonderful. He is a hoot. If you ever get to meet Michael, it's Atomic Ranch and also Rogue Stitching. He's, I think, Dr. Stash. He is super fun. He's just really great. And the stuff that they do is amazing. Another Tanya bag, of course. And this one is, see, this is what's fun about a WIP parade is you pull it out. Oh, no, this one is a little bit of a cuss. Or no, this one is a little bit of a cuss word. This is Love Who You Are by Heart and Hand. I started this March of last year. I had really good intentions. And then I got awry on this stinking stupid flower. And I ripped it out and stitched it back, screwed it up again, ripped it out, stitched it back, screwed it up again. So it went in timeout. I love this pattern. I really do love this pattern. I want to get it up on my wall. I'm going to try this year to make this kind of my year of the WIPs and work on really getting a lot of these finished stitching. And with that, I know some of you are going to be shocked. I want to FFO some stuff. Yeah, me. FFO some stuff. I know, it's weird. It's very weird to say those words. But, you know, I have them here. This is just a random bag. It says Ipsy. I don't know what Ipsy is. I don't know where I got it. Okay, this is the white cat from Bent Creek, also known, thanks to my dear friend Kelly, who is His Princess Kelly on Instagram and Don't Run With Scissors on FlossTube. This is Bougie Cat. I got the flowers done. I'm working on the cat himself. This was supposed to be the same color and colorway as my Ami girl. And this, you can't really see much. I know my color choices were not the best. I'm doing this over one on a 28 count Ghoulish Opal Lugana. In person, you can see it better, but yeah. And for those of you that know, December of 24, I had to have my little girl cat put down. So it makes it kind of hard for me to pull this out and work on it, but I do want to finish it. Okay, and this one, we're not even going to talk about. This is I don't even have a card for this. This is a purple, what is it? Shoot, I can't think of it. She does all the black work. This is from like 2019 or 2020. This is as far as I got. There's a white version of it too. One day. I gotta find the pattern. I don't even know what the pattern is. But I got a really cute needle minder on there. Don't know. I'll have to dig through my files and find it. I'm still... Process of packing. You find so much stuff that you did not know you had. It's insane. This is a bag. This is from the Elegant Thread. It is super cute. I also have like a small little accessories bag. Little scissor bag. It's got the Velcro. It's really pretty. But I loved this fabric. I just thought it was so much fun. And this one is... Oh, Alice in Wonderland from Satsuma Street. This is when I was kind of sort of doing it. I was putting like the little picture on the back. I need to really do that more often because it does kind of help when you're looking at it. And this is on I started this in December 31st, 2024. This must have been a New Year's Eve start. Oh, it was. I remember now because it was. I did like a 12 by 12 for 2024 New Year's Eve. So 2025 New Year's Eve, I worked on 2024 New Year's Eve starts. We got the dress. That's it. There's not a lot of I realized honestly my 2024 New Year's Eve starts, I hardly worked on any of them throughout the year. I did have one finish and I'm hoping it's somewhere down in this stash. That I never got a chance to show you because, you know, life went to hell in a handbasket last year at the end. This is a cute little bag. I cannot remember where I got this from. It may be in Barbara Dietz. I think it's Trulin something or another. She had a bag of the month project or deal for a while. This one is another New Year's Eve start for 2024. This is Narnia, and I know it's probably not going to get my if I can get it to cover my face. I don't know. It's not pump on it. It's really pretty though. It's Narnia, Chronicles of Narnia by Stitching Book Club. And the fabric is really pretty. It is Chinchilla from Mystic Fabrics. It's a 32 count Lagana. It's a gray. I'm a gray girl. Gray with light blue. And honestly, I'm not quite sure which way this is supposed to go. I think it goes this way. That's it. That's all I've got done. Now, this will all spell out when I do the back stitching. I believe it says Narnia. But I usually don't back stitch until the end because I don't want to stretch out my threads, especially with some of those that go a little bit further. I know, I'm weird. That's just the way it is. Okay, oh, this one is a finish. Yay, I knew the bag as soon as I saw it. This is actually one that I had as a finish at Annie's retreat in September. That weekend is the weekend that my mom passed away, and so everything halted. All life halted. And this is not a Tanya bag. I believe I got this as a gift, but this is not super cute. And this is, let me pull my card, Tropic Troop by Plum Street Samplers. I did, however, do a little bit of a change up. I did not really like the little baby flamingo that they had on it. It just was not making me happy. It was not bringing me joy. So it was supposed to be a little baby flamingo right down here. And I just put a flower in. But I love it. I think it turned out really cute. And one of these days I'll FFO it. I don't know how I'll do it. I kind of thought about doing it as like a door hanger pillow to put on the doorknob to hang there with some cute little pom-pom trim around it or something. I may frame it. I may turn it into a little pillow. I might do it as a flat fold. If y'all have some ideas for some of these of how you think I should finish them, let me know. I need all the help I can get. You guys know this by now. Heck, I might just frame it and hang it up. I like sometimes doing something a little outside the regular. I'm going to put this one up here since it's finished. So to remember, remind me to put it in the bucket to finish. Okay, this is a really cute bag from my friend Debbie. She's known as the Bag Lady. The Dallas and Texas retreats know her quite well. She is a hoot. She is one of my favorite people. And this is another New Year's Eve start. I know this is a horrible picture, but this is an Alice. It's a Quaker style from Ori TM. Come on, do your thing. Why can I not get you to cooperate? I will try to remember when I'm editing. Depends on how long it takes for this to go. When I'm editing, to try to go through and put up pictures of these. Now the fabric is Silver Mist from Mystic Fabrics. It's a 32 count Lagana. Another gray fabric. Because gray is my happy spot. I mean, clothes wise, fabric wise, because it goes with everything. And there is not really a whole lot to show for this. Oh, I do have it upside down. I could tell. That's it. That's it. And the only reason it even got this far is because I worked on it New Year's Eve 2025. Since it was a 2024 start. Squirrel. I have squirrel moments. And I have so many Alice's. Now, one good thing for a good positive or potentially positive thing for my Alice in Wonderland projects is this year on my monthly challenges to myself. I usually have like different days of the month that I do different things. Like the 27th, January 27th was the birthday of Lewis Carroll. He was born in 1865. So I am making that my Alice Day. So the 27th of every month, my goal is to work on something Alice related. Cute little flamingo bag. Can't remember where I got it. It may have been a gift. I may have got it with a club something. I'm not sure. This is Do Everything with Love from Silver Creek Samplers, and I have no idea. It's like a dusty mauve color fabric. Yep. Another one. This was I believe this was another New Year's Eve start. Maybe. Maybe. I'm hoping I can make use of this one on like on the 14th of the month. I try to work on something love related. Yes, this is another New Year's Eve start in 2024. So on the 14th of every month, I try to work on something love related. 14th, Valentine's Day, that kind of thing. Another fabulous bag from Tanya. Gotta love me some Frida. She's one of my favorites. And I'm betting this is another, this is another New Year's Eve start. This is Baby Got Backstitch from Heartstring Samplery. And the fabric, you guys are going to love this. It's Pomona from Under the Sea Fabrics. It's a 32 count linen. I know this is a horrible picture. Come on. Look at it. Pull it up. Clear. Make it where they can see. Yeah, there we go. It's super cute. I have not gotten much done on this. I love the color combination of the floss and the fabric. The floss is Live and Die LA. It's Pretty Flamingo. It is so wonderful, bright and pretty. And this Pomona fabric. Leslie just does amazing work when she does her fabric. There's not much. That's it. That's all we got. And it's not even really showing. Oh, that's actually a little truer. It's slightly a little bit more grapier than this. A little bit brighter. But I just haven't been able to get into it. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's another New Year's Eve. Okay. And this is a cute, I can't remember where this even came from. This is an adorable little guy. You open it up and it's got all the places, and it's like this felty fabric. It's got all the little pockets. Then it has a clear pocket back here. And this is Spooky Summer from the Witchy Stitcher. I started this in April of last year. And I messed up on my count, but I'm still plugging through on it. So it's going to have like, I think that one's a watermelon, and then I think there's some pineapples possibly. I can't remember. It's a digital pattern, so I can't show you. Another Tanya bag. Oh, the colors. I love sugar skulls. And this one is... Oh, okay, yeah. This is a bastard chart. Not a chart. I have turned it into a bastard. It is 100 hearts. It's Samplers Not Forgotten. I love this pattern. There were a few of us that got together to do this, and I did fine until I got to the words, which are 1/1. Everything else is like 2/2. But the words are 1/1. And I have not looked at this. Oh, yeah. I did start trying to frog it. Let me scooch this out of here. And my needle miner says, I am fluent in 3 languages: English, sarcasm, and profanity. Very true statement. I did not like how the 1/1 was coming out. Now, B of Stitchy Wishy B, she just finished this. Hers turned out fabulous. And we were on a Zoom, and she was talking about it, and I'm like, I hate you. Stop talking to me. I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and come back. I just don't like the way it looks. It's my stitching. I just don't like the way it looks. But I did start ripping it out, so yeah, I was hoping that maybe I hadn't. Yeah, I could tell, because if I start doing this, it starts fuzzing out. So one of these days I will get this finished. It is just such a pretty pattern. I'm just going from 2/2 to the 1/1. I did not do it well. And I don't even know what this fabric is. This is one I've had for a long time. It's like a real light lavender. It's really pretty, really super soft. I think this is another Barbara Dietz bag, and you can't really tell. I don't think it'll, yeah, it will show. Oh yeah, you can see it. It's got sparklies, and the best part is the sparklies don't come off. Yes. Because glitter is the devil. Oh, and this was the finish. This is No Notion Pincushion from Lindy Stitches. And it is super cute. And the fabric is peony. And it is from, I think, Fiber on the Whim. Yeah. Okay, so I'm one of those weird ones. I don't necessarily always cut out my fabric. Like, this is a fat quarter. And I didn't want to cut it out because I wasn't sure, and I wasn't sure how I wanted to finish it. But I usually give myself at least enough room to be able to do it, but not always. And so a lot of times I'll just leave it on the fat quarter and then cut it when I'm ready to figure out what I want to do. But this is my colorway on it. I thought it turned out quite well. I really liked it. The border is really pretty, the way it does the hearts and everything. But I really do love it. That's actually a little truer to color. It's slightly brighter than this, but it is a really pretty fabric. I think this might be a perfect one to do. I know we had Botanical Bee, and I can't remember what the other one is. I think it's a Ladybug or something like that. That a lot of people did on the, like the pink kind of color. And I think that's probably what I'm going to do. And since this one is a finish, I'm going to put it up here. And I think I finished that one maybe November, December, possibly. I don't know. I would have to go back and look at my planner. I didn't put the date on there on the card, which I will go back and fill that out. Oh, an empty bag. Okay, yay. That's a good thing. I'll put that up here. Y'all, seriously, when it got to the packing stage, I was just shoving stuff everywhere. This is a Garin tote bag. Because, you know, I gotta love me some Star Wars. And I fell in love with this one when they were doing a bag sale many moons ago. And this is another New Year's Eve start from 2024. This is the Firefly Sampler. Words. Firefly Sampler from Fandom Cross Stitchery. So there was a show, Firefly. It came out, I think, like 2002. It's a sciencey one. It only had like 14 episodes. It has turned into a cult classic. I have watched and rewatched the episodes. They really screwed up when they canceled that show. This is the beginning of the ship, or the front of it. So I did work on this some on New Year's Eve of 2025. And I thought it was perfect to have this particular needle minder on here since it was space. And it says it's too peoply outside. If you've watched the episodes, the reverse, you'll understand. It's too peoply outside. It's just, I thought it was funny. Other people may not get it. But it's a neat show. It's kind of like space meets Western. It's got Nathan Fillion. Gotta love him. So Ron White. There's others. Alan Tudyk. And I can't remember the gals that are in there. Can't think of them. Anyway, cutesy bag. Actually, I bought this at what was a local needlework shop in Dallas. They've now closed, the Stitch Niche. Come to find out that Maria of Wildflower Stitching, this is one of the bags that she made. I was so tickled when I realized that it was the one that she made, because we were talking about it, and I think I showed it to her, or had it somewhere or something at a retreat or something, and she's like, oh yeah, I made that one. I'm like, oh, perfect. So another New Year's Eve start. I don't know how these, I think probably because these were some of the last ones that I worked on before I packed stuff up. This is Little Women by Stitching Book Club. This is what it's going to look like eventually, one day. If I could ever get this stinking stupid house done. This house has had me cussing a lot. And I believe this is the same fabric that I used for the 100 Hearts. So I've pretty much got the house. I did get the house done finally. There was a lot of cussing. I had miscounted somewhere in here on one of and then I guess counted somewhere else. And so, yeah, so it's looking really good. There's still some back stitching in the windows, I think, to make it look like window panes. But I'm hoping that I can get some work on it, because Little Women was one of my favorite books growing up. I don't know even how many times I have read it, and I think I have watched every movie version of it known to man. Cutesy little bag. Still can't remember where I got it from. I think I got this in a stitchy box at some point, but don't call me, don't take me my word on that. Okay, so this is another one, Alice's Lament, and you guys will come to find, for anybody that's new, Alice in Wonderland is like one of my favorite things. That and Frida's, and anything bright and colorful, and just quirky and weird. So pretty much everything. Yeah. In the past I have said that I am really not a sampler person. I like Quakers. I haven't really done a lot of Quakers. There's some plans for some Quakers. But anyway, this is Alice's Lament from Willow Hill Sampling. It's kind of a darker version, and this is not a good picture. But it is a much darker version of an Alice in Wonderland. But I really just loved it. And this is a mystery fabric. It's kind of like a peachy tan kind of color. And I've managed to get the border done. And I was off half a stitch, but I fudged it, and just because I don't care. And I am still missing, I think, Oh yeah, I'm missing some little pieces somewhere on part of it somewhere. I don't remember. Or maybe I fixed it already. Oh no, I need the, go to the correct side. I need to finish the little nubbies on all of these. I don't think I did the nubbies on all of them. Oh, it's got this darker. I think that's what I think I missed that on all of them. It's really fun when you go back and look at it and you're showing somebody else and then you can see your issues. So yeah, there's still more work to be done on the border, but it mostly matches. We fudged it. It makes it look like it. So I call it good. Because trust me, I had a fail on a border the other day and that puppy's going in timeout for a while. Another Tanya bag. Isn't that not so pretty? I love when she starts. Tanya traditionally started out as a lot more spooky stuff. Oh, and this doesn't even have anything in it. It just has some fabric. I think this is intended for something else. See? We're finding out. I have an empty bag. You know what that means? That means I need to start something to put in the bag. Aha! This is an Alice in Wonderland bag, and this is from, Evertotes. I saw this on, actually, I think this was a gift. I think my mom got me this. And there's a small little accessory pouch that goes with it too. It's in with another project. But it is so pretty, and it's got the nice cushy. And this is the one that had that distracted me a while ago with the shiny. And it's just a clock zipper pull. And I would not be surprised if there was an Alice pattern in here. More than likely, yes, there is. This is Alice with the Cheshire Cat from Needle Lot Designs. She also has one of the next one in this series. When and if I ever finish this one, which I'm not if. When I finish this one, she has a Queen of Hearts that is freaking amazing. And my lights are blowing out. I don't know what the deal is. This is a really pretty purple fabric. And it is not showing up right. I don't know why everything's blowing out so bad. It looks blue. It's not blue. I promise it's purple. It's lavender. It's really pretty. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with this. I've got to jack with my lights. I got to figure out. But it's really pretty. Needle Lot Designs does some really great patterns. I mean, all of these are fabulous patterns. Let's see. Okay, this is one of my exceptions. Tanya, my bestie, did give me permission to buy from Golden Familiars, from Renee. So, this is my exception to the Tanya bags. I do get to buy from Renee. So, this was Renee. It's shiny. That's unicorns. Hello. Let's see what's in this baby. I think I know, but I've learned not to trust. This is, Sheep Quilt by Cotton Pixels. Okay, so I did make a mistake on this. It is supposed to be wool for the wool floss, the Gentle Art wools, to do the woolly part of this. I grabbed the wrong thing, but I am not ripping all this out. So really, I don't have a whole lot left of the... This is actually going to fold over. It'll fold over like this, and it's stuffed. And so it'll have like, I think this is the head that comes out here, and it'll have a little tail back here, and it's gonna have like fringe that goes around there. I haven't done the fringe yet because I wanted to finish the wool portion, but it is super cute. You should definitely look it up. Sheep Quilt by Cotton Pixels. This was a market release last year, and I got to meet her when I went to market, and super sweet gal, and I fell in love with that as soon as I found it. I really have not looked at a whole lot of market stuff this year. There are a couple of things that I knew for sure that I was going to get. But I'm really trying to work on whittling down some of my WIP pile. But you know I would be starting some new stuff because I don't have any self-control. And this bag, do I have a label on it? Oh yeah, this is So Much to Love. Is this not so cute? She even has her little felty heart on there. Just all the details. I know this one was a present from my mom that she got me. And this is how I used to do a lot of my tags on my bags. I don't because that sound, it irritates me. This is one that has not seen the light of day in quite some time. And I think the last time it was out of the bag was the last time I did a WIP grade. This is Words to Live by Tiny Modernist. I started this February 8th of 2020. It was actually on my dad's birthday. My dad's been gone for quite some time. And this is on 14 count Black Ada. Now, on a positive note, my friend Julie, who now lives only like 5 miles away from me, like right over the bridge. And anyway, we were joking about it one day. We started Reflections in New Orleans at the same time. And I had made a comment that, you know, I need to get that finished. She says, well, hey, if you finish, it was either you get a lot of progress or get a finish on Words to Live By, then she'll work on this one for me. It's really pretty. It's so much fun. It's nice and bright. It's blowing out so horribly bad. But I really love it. And it's huge. It's going to be like 25 by 25 when it's done. Hindsight, I wish I had done it on different fabric. Like a smaller count fabric or larger count fabric, to where everything overall is smaller. But it's still, it is beautiful. I love it. So got this is all done, and then it's got the blocks all the way around. It'll be finished one day, whether I do it or I get Julie to help me out. Maybe this will be my next damn project. We shall see. But that puppy's been hanging around for 6 years. Hey, we emptied a crate. So I'm going to just chunk this over here. So I'm going to take a pause for a minute since we're in between. I'm going to take a sip. Kind of little life updates of different things that are going on, of some of my, not really life updates, but plans of what I'm trying to do. I do know that I am going to be starting a new pattern on the 1st of March, which is my birthday. It's not today, but a week from today. And I am going to be starting, so last year I started the Fruits of Plenty by Modern Folk Embroidery. This year I'm going to start the Sweet By and By Long Dawn Sampler. I did not grab the fabric. I don't know where the fabric or the floss. I think I have it. I don't know. This craft room is a disaster. So my goal is to start that. So the first week of every month, I'm going to be working. My focus for that week is to work on the Fruits of Plenty and the Sweet By and By. Yay. And on the 1st, I treated myself to like 3rd row center seats to go see Heart in concert. Now, I did realize that one of the gals that I work with, who's about 10 years younger than me, she didn't know who Heart was. I was just blown away. She really likes them, but she had never heard of them before. And I'm just like, what? Oh, I'm getting old. Anyway, so besides that, on the 6th of each month, I'm going to be working on my Fridas because I've got several Fridas just like I have several Alices. And the reason for that is Friday Kahlo was born on July 6th. So I figured the 6th of each month would be perfect. So I'm going to do that. I still am trying to do my What the Flock Friday. So I'll work on something Flamingo related. The 13th of each month, I'll work on Jacques the Lantern, which I haven't worked on him in quite some time. I haven't really... Until this month, I really haven't been stitching a lot. I mean, like, not much at all. I think up until February, I only stitched like 25 days in 3 months, which for me is unheard of. But there's been a lot. Let's see. I'm going to continue to try to do love-related items on the 14th of each month. Anytime there is a patriotic holiday like President's Day, 4th of July, or like any of the military birthdays, I'll be working on something patriotic. I really am trying to push to get One Nation done. It's been hanging out there for a long time, and I really want to get it done, and I'm really kind of feeling good about it. On the 17th of each month, I'm working on Reflections in New Orleans. And the reason I'm working on that, that's the one I was telling you about from Julie. I want to work on that. And the 17th of the month is when Mardi Gras was. So I figured the 17th of each month I'll be working on it and trying to get some progress and hopefully finish by the end of the year. The 27th, of course, like I said, was the Alice in Wonderland. The 25th, Christmas related. And if we have a 31st of the month, I try to work on something Halloween. And there'll be other stuff that comes up. You know, we do have an International Women's Day that's coming up on March 8th. I just don't know yet what I'm going to be doing. If you guys have suggestions, put them in the comments or shoot me a message on Instagram. So, okay, let's get back to it because there's more to come. And we're already like almost 40 minutes in. And I still have like 2 buckets to go, but they're smaller, I think, than those. This is a really cute Christmas bag. Of course, it's teeny and it's shiny. When I saw it, I fell in love with it. It's so pretty. And I have bought stuff in the meantime. I will show you guys later when I get to some of that in future videos. Because I am going to be getting back on a regular rotation. Let me find my... Do I not have a card? Oh, no. I don't have a card in here for this. Who am I? What have I done? Oh, this is a Christmas Tree Trio. And it's from Waxing Moon Designs. Thank goodness I have a hard copy of the pattern. These are supposed to be done as 3 separate. I decided to put them all together. And I'm just kind of figuring it out as I go along. But it's really cute. It's just on this... It's not showing up as tan. Well, that's a little bit better. But it's really cute. And I started it... I've had the pattern for forever and a day. It's a hard copy. It's one of those ones. It's old enough where I believe it has like the picture that is like glued to the pattern. Yeah, it's one of those. Another cute Taney bag, and this is a little charm from my girl Tammy, Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO. There's that girl and spools. Okay, this is Unicorn Tapestry from Tiny Modernist. I love this pattern. And when I heard people, I don't know of anybody that has stitched this without making mistakes. It's not a hard pattern. It just, I don't know, it just lends itself to yeah, I haven't worked on it in forever. It's really pretty metallic fabric. It's a shimmering azure opal linen. And this is by Under the Sea Fabrics. So that's about it. And I love the gradient of that orange. It looks so good. But I kept on having problems, and I know the counting is me. I'm the one counting. Fabric and the pattern didn't do anything to me. I just don't pay attention. Which is not a surprise, honestly. I have scroll moments all the time. I mean, I've already had scroll moments here doing this. And I'm just tossing. I mean, I have a big laundry basket over here, so I'm just tossing over there, hoping I can get everything somewhat contained. Oh, and I know this one's not over here, so I'm not even going to show you that one. I don't even know where it is. It's my Halloween fun. It's a Mill Hill kit. This is a cute little bag for it, but since I put it on stretcher bars, it doesn't fit in there. But this is the floss. I don't know where the rest of it is. Anyway, this is a cute Flamingo bag from one of my local stitch, well, not so local stitchy group now. They meet over in Forney and Kaufman. Actually, I'm still going because there's 3 of us in Shreveport that now drive 2.25 hours every 3rd Saturday to go stitch together. And it is amazing. We did it yesterday. But this is a bag because my girls know me and my flamingos. It's got the cute back on it too. Let me see. Oh, and it's making racket. And I think yes, I am done with stitching the actual pattern itself. I believe it's Flamingo and Tropical Flowers from Little Room in the Attic. She's got great stuff. I started this January of 22, and Tammy, Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO. Yes, I did finish. I finished fully stitching it. I need to back stitch it. So I'm going to put this in my stack for my finished stuff so that maybe I can get because once the back stitching is in on this, it is going to make this puppy pop. It is so pretty. But the fabric, it's just not coming through. It's a soft pink and it's got the green. It was an accident when we were dyeing. We were doing a fabric dyeing class, and there were some splatters of that neon green that accidentally got on the fabric. And Tammy decided to chuck it in with some pink, and we called it cherry limeade because it looks like a cherry limeade. At least that's what our thoughts were. Another Taney bag. It's the Merman. Aren't they handsome? So good. And this is one that I think I'm done stitching too. This is my problem. This is my problem. This is Leilani the Hula Girl, and it's Mirabilia. Ooh, let me put this other... I'm leaving my stuff out. Hey, so I've gone this far, and I haven't left any tags out so far. But this is Leilani the Hula Girl, Mirabilia. I started this in June of 22. And the fabric is 28 Lugana. It's Brigid by Under the Sea. And she's gorgeous. Yes, I have finished. I see now that, yes, I did finish stitching her. Oh, she's been crammed in this bag for a while. So pretty. She needs, and it looks like there's open spaces, but she needs beads. She needs a lot of beads. And y'all know me. Beading is not my happy space. But I want to get it done. She's so pretty. And I will be framing this puppy. For sure, for sure, for sure. I have all the beads. I just need to get to it. And once I get some of this counter space over here cleared off, once I get things sorted and put away and figure out where I'm putting stuff. And I'm still purging things too. I purged a lot before, as I was packing and getting ready to move. And as I unpack, I'm going to continue to purge because I finally got in that zone and I am all about the purge. Sorry, I'm getting parched. And I'm just drinking some water. Another Star Wars bag. Can't remember where I got this one. And this one has not seen the light of day in quite some time either. It's a really fun pattern. This is my kind of sampler. It's the Skeptic Sampler by Sweetwater Studios. Cross stitch on Etsy. I don't know if they're even still going. And I believe I started this one in 2019. It's got a good chunk of it done. It's on this granite Ada. I think this is from Mystic Fabrics, I believe. I still need to finish the heads. Neil deGrasse Tyson, and I think it's Darwin that's there. And then I need to finish. Well, I did finish Einstein's hair. You just can't really. Oh, there we go. No, actually, this was 2020 when this was created because it has a over here. It had the coronavirus emblem there, and I don't know that I want to do that. And other than that, it does have the evolution of man. And it's just that one color. Pretty much that is the main thing that I need to finish. It's the one color and trying to focus on finishing it or, stitching them. And I did some back stitching and partial stitches when I did him. Because I wanted it rounded. I didn't like it so spiky. But I do love the rocket. The rocket turned out amazing. Because I've always been a nerdy space girl. So hopefully I can get a finish on this one before too long. We'll see. I just need to focus on it. But I'm going to try to start, especially on something like this one that's not that far off. What? If I can make it. I chucked it in the other buckets because I want to try to get some work on that puppy. Another Tanya bag. This is another merman bag. Is that not fabulous? I love it. I love everything. I mean, look at them. Are they not handsome fellas? They are fabulous. We even have this one's kind of an emo boy. I don't know. Let's see. And this is, oh yes. This is one that Tammy and I started, I think, pretty close together. I started Tomato Patch Hoop-de-Doo, April of 23. Tammy, I know, has finished hers. I ran into a counting problem. Okay, this is the pattern. I love this pattern. The shading in this is insane. It is wonderful. It looks so good. But I got off on my counting and it has been in timeout ever since. I don't time with this tomato here. I don't know what I did. I have tried going back and counting it. I'm about ready just to rip the whole thing out and start that one over. But I got disgusted with it. And it just went into timeout. I will finish it. I will finish it one day. I just don't know when. It's still just not my happy spot. I don't know. But I have to finish stuff because I don't know how not to. I don't think there's ever been a pattern that I haven't finished. Like intentionally not finished. Now, I mean, all these WIPs show that I don't finish stuff. But okay, so this is my Reflections in New Orleans. This is a not so great picture of it. And I know it's not going to zoom, so I'm not going to worry about it. And this is this fabric is golden or gilded by Mystic Fabrics. It is so pretty. And then we're doing it on DMC 4505. Now, my friend Julie, I think she's stitches.jules on Instagram. You can go back and see where she finished. This is a beautiful variegated fabric, or floss, I mean. It's a purple and a green, and it's on this gilded fabric. Now, Cameras will never do justice to this fabric. I'm only about halfway done. This is just the inner circle and then it goes out around the edge. I just haven't, I don't know why. It just, I don't know. I think because I have to focus on it too much. I've gotten to where I've really enjoyed the kind of the mindless stitching or just like filling in an area or easy stuff. This one's got so much going on and I think that's part of the reason that it doesn't get as much love. But that's why I put it to where it's going to be on a monthly rotation. So hopefully on the 17th of every month, I will make sure that I'm pulling it out and working on it. And this is a cute little bag that I got from my friend Kat. It's another Flamingo bag. My hair is in my face and making me crazy. Another Tanya bag. We got more unicorns, of course. And this is going to be, what is this? Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so when was this? 2022. I had really good intentions of making myself Christmas ornaments to hang on my tree. I haven't had a tree in years. I had an asshole cat, so I couldn't have a tree for a while. So I found an advent calendar, and this is not the best picture of it, but it's all very, oh, there we go. All similar colors and stuff like that. And my goal was I'm going to do these each individually and then turn them into ornaments. Yeah. And this fabric is Rainy Day by Atomic Ranch, or Rogue Stitching Atomic Ranch. I've got a handful of them done. Started working on the border of another. So the idea is that I'll turn these into, little ornaments. So basically what I did is I'm just, instead of putting the number up there and everything like that, I've just made it a full square and just rounded it out. Did the little roundy edges. I have another Christmassy type one that I'm going to do. It's a different set. It's little houses because I would love to have stitched ornaments on my Christmas tree. But you see how long it's taken for me to work on that. Okay, this is it. Oh my gosh, I wish this was turning out. This is such a pretty purple. And it's sparklies. This is one from Tanya. This is a temperature chart from 2023. And I managed to make it through July. And then there was just so much going on. And then I had major health issues in September. And I just never got back to it. I will finish this. I will finish it one day. This is on I can't remember exactly the color of this fabric, but it's the same fabric that I'm working on my Moroccan lanterns on. It'll get finished one day, maybe one. I still have all the temperatures. And I did it on a AccuWeather, so you can always go back and grab the temperatures for like each month. Maybe I'll finish it. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay, another one of my exceptions. Golden Familiars. The squirrels. This is Tula Pink. Oh, so pretty. I love just Tula Pink's fabric. And I love this one because she not only did the stripes here, but she did the stripes on the inside too. And this one is... Oh, I need to pull this one out and work on it. This is Twilight Moon, Tiny Modernist. I started this with Kelly. And I don't know if she's finished hers or not. She probably has. It was the Night Garden series. This was one of the market ones from last year. But I have it on this. I don't even know. Oh, it's a mystery blue Ada. It's like a 14 count Ada, but I just thought it was really pretty. So I've managed to get some of the flowers and stuff. I haven't actually started stitching the moon itself. So I just need to do it. I think part of what slowed me down on this is I'm so used to doing over 2 on linen and Lugana and the even weaves and everything, that doing over 1 with Ada kind of messed me up a little bit. I don't know. It was strange, but it was funny because I got the flosses. I got the larger pack of flosses because I got them there at market and got the pattern and everything. And I was doing a giveaway because I accidentally had 2 of the pattern. Don't know how that happened. And so I did a giveaway and Kelly won it. So I thought that was really cool that one of my friends, and she actually worked on it. And I have slacked horribly. This is an adorable bag. And I think Tanya made this for me for my birthday one year. It's an Alice in Wonderland. Is that not cute? It's all Alice fabric. And I can't remember. I think I know what's in this one. Let's see. Ooh, and I'm getting wobbly. Oh, yeah. It is a black work pattern, and I can't show you what it's called. Oh, well, I can kind of give you a brief idea. Yeah. That quick glance, because that's actually the pattern. It's Star Wars related. It's black work with like C-3PO and lightsabers and stuff like that. It's all backstitch, and you see how far I got with it. Yeah, that's it. Because this was one that I was taking with me to work on at lunch. And yeah, I don't know what happened. Don't you know what happened? I probably had a scroll moment and started something new. Because I get enabled all the time. I have a bunch of amazing friends that enable the crap out of me. Okay, another Taney bag, Tula Pink, gotta love it. And I found this cute ribbon that worked perfect. It matched with it. Yeah, that's perfect. And I just slid it on there. This is Queen of Hearts by Al Forrest Embroidery, and I'm doing it on Biscuit from Mystic Fabrics. It's a really just pretty tan kind of color. Now, this one I need to get the bead pack. They did not have the bead pack for it when I ordered this. Is she not gorgeous? I did finally get all of the metallic floss that I need to get for it. I got all of that. I'm just going to have to source the beads. So I'll probably work with my friend Raymond, Ghost Boy Needleworks. He does a lot of stuff with beads, but he also is a designer. He does the beaded fobs, does those with the peyote beading, and he also does he designs now canvases for needlepoint, and he does cross stitch patterns. Check him out, Ghost Boy Needleworks. Raymond does an amazing job. He's got some fabulous patterns that are coming out with Market this year. And it's going to be his first year running his... Last year he was at Market, but he had somebody else that was kind of handling his stuff. I think this year he's going to be handling his own. So super excited for him. If you have never met Raymond, he is awesome. Absolutely fabulous. Great designer and just great human being in general. This is a bag that I made. This is the... I think, yeah, this is the good version. There's another one where this was my attempt to do, and I freaking hate stitching sewing zippers, but I did French seams and everything. And on the other one, I call it my bastard bag because it turned out smaller than it was supposed to because I screwed up on the French seams. So it turned out, yeah, it was a thing. And we just jokingly call it the bastard bag. Anyway, I digress. See, I get talking. Okay, this is a pattern that I haven't even started yet, so never mind. I don't even just showed it to you. It's all kitted up. It's an Alice in Wonderland, and it's from Rainbow Hunter, and it's Mad Tea Party, and it's really cute. It's like a bottle, and it's got the tea party in there. So I haven't even started that one. See, I have stuff kitted up I didn't know I had. Another cute Tanya bag. Isn't that awesome? That fabric is just wonderful. And this is, oh, I know what this one is. This is Crows Before Bros from Goblinska Stitch. And I do not have the start date on it. I think it was sometime last year, I believe. So pretty. Crows Before Bros. I love it. And my Bucky's needle miner, you gotta have Bucky's. We're almost through the second bucket. I'm trying. Oh, here's the bastard bag. See, it's smaller. It's smaller than the other one. The other one I threw it too far. You can't see it. So it turned out smaller, and so I just jokingly called it my bastard bag. Because I screwed up the French seams. Okay, this is Love from the Scarlet House, and this is a really god-awful picture. There's really not a whole lot to this. But I don't know why I haven't finished it. This was a New Year's Eve start. And I don't even think I managed to work on this one this year, in 2025. I kind of, because my fabric is lighter, I kind of did it opposite of what they were doing before. They were doing white ribbons, and then they did the spelling out love in black, but because my fabric was lighter. This one will not take that long. I'm going to put it over there. I'm going to chunk it in the far bucket of something to get some work on. There we go. Because that would make a really cute little door pillow, or even just like a little... I don't really have a place for a dough bowl, although I may. I'm still figuring out my living room. I got my living room, my sofa, my chair, and everything, and my side tables. I'm debating on doing another ottoman or just doing a living room table. We will see. If I do a living room table, I can have a freaking dough bowl. Frida! Is that not gorgeous? Oh, Tanya finds the best fabric. Always, always, always. This was a New Year's Eve start as well. Frida from Barbara Anna Designs, and this is a 20 count a blue Ada Petit-Point, which was maybe not the best decision for this, because you can kind of see the polka dots through. Although this dress is going to have polka dots, but it's really pretty. I'm going to stick with it, even though you can see the white polka dots underneath. I think it'll just add to it. We'll see. She needs some love. She's going to go in the work on a bucket. Another Tanya bag, and it's more metallic. It's shiny, shiny, shiny. Okay. Oh, this is the other advent calendar for my ornaments. This is Christmas House Advent from Ulysses Blue Stitching. And the fabric is Friga from Under the Sea. It's a really pretty, like almost blue-green kind of. So I've got a couple of the houses done. So they're all this kind of style. And I think there's 25 of them or 24 of them. I think, and then a big scene, but I'll probably break that up. So we can get some of those done, and maybe I'll get a chance to put a tree up this year. Okay. A bigger version of the Frida bag, because Tanya made me like 3 different sizes. I've got this big one, this slightly smaller one, and then like a small like accessories pouch. Just fabulous. Just all those colors, they're just wonderful. And I think this one actually has 2 projects. Oh yeah, look at it's got Krynick in it. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, so pretty. Okay, one of which, oh, this is going to be the standing doll. This is, oh, is there 3 projects in here? Holy cow. This one is the Frida Anastasia Slovena, and I started this July of 2025 for my Frida week. Not a whole lot. This originally was supposed to be done on plastic canvas. I'm going to try to, it's got like arms on it and everything, a front and a back. My goal, if I can make it work, is to make it a standing doll. Or even if it's not standing, at least a doll where I sew it together and I stuff it. We shall see. We'll see if I'm getting myself a little more into something too big. Oh, yay. See? Yeah. I just had all of them wrapped separate. Okay. And this one, oh, this is the Friday Kahlo quote, and I cannot remember what it says. Cross stitch design. I think it's like fragile like a bomb. But it, you know the eyebrows. And it's going to have the hair and all the stuff. Yeah. That's really pretty colors. But I haven't worked on it in forever. And then this one is from Frida from Little Room in the Attic. Okay. Now this is where the Krynick comes in. Okay, like just in her eyebrows, I mean, I'm not going to do the Krynick and probably till last, because otherwise it may make me want to throw this project away. And this needle minder, is that not gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Anyway, although she's got, anyway. Like her eyebrows have got like 3 different Krynicks in it. The whole thing, it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. She is fabulous. I have been drooling over this pattern for ages and finally decided to start it last year, one of my Frida Frenzy in July. So those will definitely get worked on, definitely in July, but I will be working on the 6th of each month to do my Fridas as well. So we'll see what happens. And I've got, okay, that's what it was. I had a loose hair that was Squirrel. Another Frida bag, because Tanya knows me. She finds these fabulous fabrics and she hooks me up. It is not a Frida pattern, however. This is Dreamer from the Artsy Housewife. Now, I've had counting issues with this one, and it's all my own fault. But I got a rye somewhere in the cup, and I'm just having to back into it. But one day I'll have it done. So pretty. Still has, like, I believe flowers and stuff off to the side, if I remember right. And this one, oh my gosh. It's space chickens. Freaking space chickens. Yes, please. This is Jacques de Lantern. This is what he looks like. My goal is, I don't know if Kelly's still working on hers or not, or if she's just has let it go off to the side. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. There we go. I decided I did not want to stitch all of that background because nobody's got that kind of time in life. So I found this awesome fabric. And let's see, the fabric is Picture This plus Echo. So and that's fairly true to color. I'm working on this one. I have not put a whole lot of work into it. It's, the pattern is, from 2019 Keepsakes Cross Stitch Calendar. It's Jacques de Lantern by Barbara Sestock. Supposedly there is a female version of this. Neither Kelly or I have been able to find that pattern or who it might be from. Maybe it's Barbara Sestock that did it or whoever. If anybody knows or can remember it, can track it down, let me know. I will pay for the pattern. I just need it. I need it. Okay, this is another Debbie bag. Debbie the bag lady. This is a pattern, and anybody that has known me for a while, known me from back from the Stitch Life magazine days, back when we had our FlossTube, there was a pattern that we decided to do together. It's Peace to My Friend, and I believe this is Modern Folk Embroidery. And the goal was the 6 of us, there were 6 of us doing the FlossTube, that we were going to all work on this and do it in our own colorway and just kind of include it. We kind of mocked the top up to where it would say Stitch Life and have all of our names. I'm doing mine in Sulky. And obviously I have not got very far. And the K-E-Y, those are my initials. So I'm lucky that I have initials that spell something and not spell something bad. So it's a plus. But I haven't worked on it in quite some time. Okay. Okay, this in the past has been a pencil bag. I think I do have a small project in here. We shall see. Oh, yes, I do. Oh, but I can't show you. Darn it, I can't show you. Because this is a present for Tanya. Hopefully, Christmas. For her birthday. Shh. Tanya, look away. I can't show you. Cute little bag at one of the Stitchy retreats. I think Tammy made this. And the best part is it's sparkly. I think I lost the apostrophe somewhere along the line. Oh, this is one we haven't started. I don't believe. Nope, we haven't. This is one that Tammy and I were going to do. It's an Erica Michaels pattern. It's Stitch All the Things. And we never could get a time together. But I have it all kitted up. It's all kitted up, ready to go. We're just trying to get both of us, together at the same time, which is, not easy. So that's it. That's a future start. Hot damn. So we're Tulip Pink fabric. So pretty. And let's see what we got. Oh my gosh, we're over an hour. Sorry, y'all. Okay, this is a mess right now, for sure. This is In Its Time from Sweet Wing Studio. I started this March of last year. I believe this was a market release. And I have got a good portion of it done. I'm just starting to work on the border. And it was funny because for the longest time I had ran out of thread on my needle and I didn't have the E on there, but I had he has mad everything. So, and finally I went back and put the E in. So I just need to work on the border. It's from Ecclesiastes 3:11. And it was absolutely beautiful. Susan over at Sweet Wing Studios always does absolutely beautiful work. Check her out. She is, oh, chef's kiss with her patterns. They are just absolutely beautiful. And that one's not far off. So I'm going to toss it over in the basket. So maybe my goal is the ones that I'm putting over the basket that I can get some love on and maybe get some finishes, or at least make some good progress, because some of them haven't seen the light of day in forever. Okay, so this is the last one before we kind of take a mini break. This is, of course, a tanny bag. Alice fabric. Is that not so pretty? And it's an Alice pattern, of course. This is from Tiny Modernist. It is the Alice in Wonderland tree. And this fabric is a fabric of the month from Rogue Stitching Atomic Ranch from like 21. It's called Storm. Oh, it's from Crosswing Collection. It's when they were doing different designers. It's a real pretty blue. I don't know. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So this is where we're at. I kind of got stalled on it because I had miscounted here and I caused some issues. I'm trying not to have to rip him out. So I'm trying to back into it, and then I just put it aside because I just could not think straight on it. I still have the back stitching to do on it, but it is wonderful. I love this. I know some friends of mine that have already finished this, and it looks fabulous. I mean, you can never go wrong with any of her patterns. Her patterns are fabulous. And this is the one that I did, the little small spools, like to use for my floss. They each will hold half of a skein of fabric, because majority of these I only needed half a skein or less, and so it made it easier to have all of these colors. That's something I wanted to try out. A friend of mine had showed me that, and it turned out to be really neat. I like it because it's just, that's all the flosses I need, except for a couple of them. Then I have double bobbins of those, like the white, and then I think these two, I have 2 of them up. So, but it's a nice way to do it to where it's a little bit more contained. So, okay. So, let me take a sip. Because we finished a bucket. Hot dog. There are going to be some different things that I'm going to be doing throughout this coming year. Like I said, we do have whatever, my different challenges each month. I am keeping up with WIP Go. I've managed to make my one WIP Go challenge I completed for number 5, which was self-love, to do 200 stitches. I did more than that. I think I doubled that. So I just got on a roll with it. And then my number 22 is to FFO anything. I do have something that I want to FFO. I actually have it here. I finished stitching it quite some time ago. It's the Botanical Bee. It's going to be going in this little guy. It's going to fit perfect. It's going to look so freaking cute. I'm still debating how I want to. I know I'm going to have it in there, and it's going to have some polyfill and stuff. This is my little piece of paper that I did to cut the shape, so I know what to cut my sticky board to. But I'm debating. I thought about maybe kind of recreating like these little cutesy little pink flowers, like doing them here on these corners, doing it kind of going out. I thought about doing it kind of maybe just leaving it this natural color, and then maybe just doing a little bit of gold burnish around the edge, just a little bit of light, what do they call it, dry brushing it, or just painting it like an antique gold color. Still trying to figure that out before I finish the rest of it, but hopefully I need to get on the ball. I got this week to get it done, so maybe sometime this week I'll have it done, and I'll have a picture of it up on my Instagram. We shall see. So, I do have 4 retreats so far, possibly 5 that I know that I'm going to be going to this year. I have one that's going to be in Quitman, Texas, the first week of March, the 4th through the 8th. And it's going to be awesome. I cannot. It was kind of a last minute thing, and an opening came up, and I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Because as of the 27th of February, I'm not working. My company, they're trying to bring everybody back into the office. They really don't want to have any remote workers. And so they let me stay through the end of February to try to help finish off with year end and all this other things. But they said, yeah, no, we appreciate all that you do, but we want everybody in the office. And I'm like, okay. So I'm good with it. I know I'm very employable. I'm going to take a month and a half, maybe 2 months off, and then we'll figure something out. Hopefully I'll be able to work remote. That's my ultimate goal. So we shall see. And I've got some other things coming up in the loop that I'm hoping maybe I can do part-time. If I could do part-time remote, I have another potential thing that I could be working on. And I'll give you guys more details as I know more of what's going on. I'm not designing stitching patterns. I suck at that. That's not going to happen. But I did buy a laser engraver. I can't remember if I told you guys that or not. But it does like etching and it cuts wood. It does different things. So it might be something that I could do as a sideline to make a little extra cash when I go to retreats and things like that. So back to retreats. So I have the All Crafters Retreat in Quitman. That's the same weekend as the Nashville Needlework Market. And I know that Tammy is going with Annie again this year. I know several people that are going to be there. I'm so excited for them, and I hope that they have a wonderful market because it is a blast. It is so cool. It's exhausting, but it's so much fun. A couple weeks later, I have Dirty Annie's Retreat. You guys know that this is my absolute favorite retreat ever. It is going to be in Irving, Texas. I think there are still some openings available. It is going to be the March 20th through 22nd in Irving, Texas. So check out dirtyanniesretreats.com, I believe is the web address. She also has a Facebook group, Dirty Annie's Fannies. Yes, I know it sounds funny, but it's perfect. The retreats are fabulous. This one our theme is moo-moos. Yes, like think Miss Roper from Three's Company. Yeah. It's going to be so freaking much fun. I mean, all of us are talking about, we're going to have a dress up night, all this other stuff. It's going to be wonderful. Annie's retreats are so much fun. We always have a blast. It just feels like you're sitting with some of your best friends and just chilling and doing your thing. If you get a chance to go, definitely check it out. I think she's going to still try to do one in September. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't heard. Hopefully that will be like one of the last ones I'll do at the end of the year. And then like 2 weeks later, I think it's 2 weeks later. Let's see, 1, 2, yeah, is the Stitching Texas Retreat. It's in the DFW area. I think it's in Louisville. It's one I've been going to since 2020. Our first retreat was supposed to be April 2020. And of course, yeah, everything went to hell in a handbasket. So we did we kind of did a little bit of a virtual retreat, but had the first real retreat in November of 2020. And then year 2 was April of 2022 or 2021. And then we've had it every April since then. And it's so much fun. I got to be an early bird. So I kind of get to get in there every year. I've got first refusal. And of course I'm going to always go. And even if I've moved to Louisiana, Dallas is only like 3.5 hours away. So most of my retreats are in Dallas unless I can figure out something in Louisiana to go to. So hopefully that'll be really, that'll be happening. I've got one in June. It's a small group, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And then hopefully there'll be one, hopefully Annie's in September-ish. That's usually when she does it. So anyway, let's go into our last bucket. This is almost it. I mean, we're at an hour, 20 minutes. This is actually not too bad considering all these patterns. I mean, all these projects, because there's a lot. Let me turn this right side up. This is another Tanya bag. Catacorns, yes please. Actually, I found this fabric when we were shopping for fabric back in the days of Joanne, R.I.P. Joanne. And I found it and I bought like a yard of it. And I said, Tanya, just make me a bag. You surprise me and use the rest of the fabric for whatever, because that's usually what I do. That way she can do something with it. This one is a crowd favorite. And my friend, damn it, woman, Kelly, she just finished hers. I think she started it this year and finished, or not this year, started it middle of last year. And she finished it. I'm only at 50% done, and I started mine in 2023. But I obviously, you can tell I have a lot of projects. This is Moroccan Lanterns by the Visters, and the fabric is Minerva from Under the Sea Fabric. It's Joblin. It is, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. Do I have? Oh, I don't have it the right way. Here we go. Let me get in the right direction. Yes, there we go. So I am at 50%, just over 50%. I'm just starting on this lantern here. It is absolutely gorgeous. There are still more lanterns to go. It's just so pretty. It is so, so, so pretty. Kelly's has already working on trying to figure out how she's going to frame hers, which is making me start to think of how I want to do mine. Although it's not something I have to worry about anytime soon because, yeah. But I do enjoy working on it. I did have some trouble with one of them. One of the lanterns, that's when I ripped the fabric and I did a little patch and put it on the back and it turned out really well. You can't even tell unless you know what to look for and can see a little bit of a thickness there. But if anybody's looking that close, you need to just swat their nose. Another Tanya bag, of course, and it's Alice in Wonderland. And this is one that I really want to try to get a finish on this year. This is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I started this, I believe, in 2020? I started it at a retreat, yeah, October of 2021. And me and my cocky self said, oh yeah, I'm going to have this finished by next year when I come back to this retreat. Yeah, it's February 2026. It's still not done. This is One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I have gotten quite a bit of progress on it. I mean, from what I finally finished this this line here. I did modify my Louisiana. I did put a fleur-de-lis, which one normally would be the U. I still have some stars, of course. The stars are never ending. And the stripes. I think I have 6 more stripes to go. I think if I counted right. I just need to sit down and focus on it. Now, there are several patriotic holidays that I'm counting as patriotic holidays. You know, we've got 4th of July, things like that. But we have, you know, Coast Guard birthday, Marine Corps birthday, Navy birthday, Army birthday, you know, Air Force birthday, all that kind of stuff, Flag Day, things like that, that I want to try to really make a push on this. Because I would like to see it done, and I'd like to see it up on my wall. Now, which wall I'll be putting it on, I have no idea. But it will happen. It's been kind of my easy one to take with me to stitch on because it's a paper pattern, and the stars I can do without a pattern. The lines, just the straight lines, the boxes, I can do those without a pattern. So it makes it kind of nice. So this was my birthday start for last year. And I've kind of changed up. I started it with like 2 specific colors, and it just was not... It was not showing up. It was not bringing me joy. So I did do some ripping out, and I have added some colors. I'm using the Broadway collection of Sulky. This is the Fruit of Plenty from Modern Folk Embroidery. So I did change out. I did have like this lighter blue is where this dark is. And now I've done the dark. I did have the bird was like a purple. I pulled it out because you really just couldn't see it, and I wanted more of a focus on the bird. I am leaving the lighter color, the light teal, in some of these other spots. So that's kind of what it's going to be around the border, but I did want to keep the darker color for my main. I'm trying to see, I'm trying to venture out and be brave and see if I can get my medallions all the way across the top done. At least the outline of the medallions to make sure that I've got my count right. Because I've tried to do pretty good with my my counts here. So it's up 10, down 10, up 10, down 10. So hopefully that will be correct. I just need to make sure that my counting here is right. Because I don't want to have a problem with it. So I'm going to try to do that. We'll see what happens. But I do like... It does stand out a lot more than that lighter color did. I mean, you can see it in person, but it just was not bringing me joy. And then I'm still leaving like the lavender in there, but I am going to continue to use some of the brighter colors for the big medallions on the corners. So hopefully we'll see. And I'll be working on this along with Sweet By and By the first week of every month for my kind of my birthday kind of thing. Let's see. Another Tanya bag. Okay, and this is the one that is going to be in timeout for a little while. I worked on it This is Sacred by Teresa Kogut. I pulled this out and worked on it for Ash Wednesday. I work on it. The goal is to work on it like on religious holidays, things like that, or just whenever. It was my work in the office project, you know, for lunch. But you know, I'm not in the office anymore, so that kind of doesn't work. So I got over here. I counted, I double counted, triple counted, whatever. I am off by a full stitch over here, and it's going to be obvious. So this is Sacred. I love it. It is so pretty. Yeah. I was going to be stitching this for my mom, but now that's not obviously going to happen. I don't know what I might give it to one of my aunts. I don't know. I hadn't really put a whole lot of thought in it. I love the pattern. It is beautiful. But it's going to be in timeout for a little bit until I can have the patience to sit and count and figure out what the hell I did. Because I was so careful. I was just listening to music when I was stitching. I didn't have a show on, no extra distractions. I'm counting, double counting, highlighting. I highlight my little section and then I stitch, 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 highlight my section, stitch, stitch, stitch. I don't know what happened. Another Tanya bag. Oh, this one just makes me happy. I just love the colors. It's so much fun. And then I had this really cute little guy. Oh, shoot. If I can get my fingers to work. This little guy. And he was just cute. And I thought he just needed to go on here. He was just fun and bright. So anyway. This one is a newer one that I just started. This is Zombies by Prairie Moon. And the fabric is so pretty. This is Marsh from Atomic Ranch. It's a Lugana. It's one of, I got it at Stitching Texas last year, and I'm stitching it. I'm not using the called for colors. I'm actually using Cosmo Floss that Raymond found for me. But it's the witches or the zombies with the flamingos. It's so pretty. I love it. As soon as I saw the pattern, I was like, yes, please. I actually had tagged the pattern. I have like, when I see something that I really like, I'll screenshot it, and then I just dump it into a folder of do this later. Yeah. And my friend Debbie gave me several Prairie Moon patterns, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, yay. So this is a bag that my friend Wanda made for me. Is that not adorable? Queen of the Flock, because yes, please. And actually, I did pull this one out the other day and work some on it. I don't know why. I had an urge to work on it, and I haven't in a while. This is Sumatran Lace from Ink Circles. I started this one May of 24, and the fabric is Coat of Doves from Atomic Ranch, and I'm doing it with Classic Colorworks Pink Peony, and it's just so pretty and delicate looking. And the color is not coming out. The pink is not coming. It's a little bit brighter pink than that, but it is such a pretty pattern. It is just gorgeous. The one thing that does suck is it is a paper pattern, and it's a pretty good size pattern because I did it big just so that, and I taped it all together so I could have it without the overlap and trying to switch pages because it's so delicate looking. But oh, I did good with choosing the colors. I just have to say, I have to brag on myself because the colors together, it just looks delicate. It looks just, oh, so pretty. Another Tanya bag. The ladies, and this one is Self Love by Birdie's Crossing. I know it because I've been pulling this one out quite a bit. And the floss I did, this is Mo's Sale Silks. This is in the color Isla Mujer. It's a little bit messy. This is only a partial. This is part of a 120 yard skein. Yeah, but they're only like $20. She does sales. She has a group, Mo's Sale Silks, or Mo's Sale. I don't know. It's not a Facebook group. They smell good too, but they are wonderful. The silks are just. I've got several of hers. I've got a few of the smaller skeins. I think they're like 17 yards, or no, is it 17 yards? Yeah, 17 yards. And then she does the 120 yards. And I've got quite a few because they're so pretty. I just can't let them go. And this is, oh yeah, here we go. This is what I have so far. And the coverage on this is 1/2 on 32 count Lugana. And the coverage is amazing. So it's a fun pattern. Kelly was working on this and I saw it and I'm just like, you know what? I need to do that. Because that's how I feel. You know, sexy is a mindset. Your weight is something other than just a number. It's not who you are. It's just numbers. And that bag that I originally showed you from, that has the first one, the Alice in Wonderland, this is actually a bag that gets snapped into that one. It was just one that I grabbed one day when I was looking for, well, actually before I was moving and I couldn't find, I had packed everything else away and this one was separate. This one is absolutely wonderful. This is from Fine Frog Stitching. This is the Ice Moon Cardinal. Her shading, I'm telling you, Stephanie has a gift. She has a freaking gift. She just does amazing. And the fabric that I'm doing this is on Sea Glass. This is the November 25 Fabric of the Month from Under the Sea Fabrics. Leslie is just, oh no, that's the whole big piece. I actually did cut this one off. I just stuffed the fabric in there too. And apparently I have screwed up somewhere along the line and miscounted somewhere, but this is where we're at. I screwed up somewhere over here. I don't know. So I got to go back and figure out what happened. But it'll happen. I'll figure it out. I guess I can take this. I'm going to, yes, I made it. Since that's extra fabric, it needs to go with all my fabric. Y'all, we're almost done. I promise, we're almost done. Okay, so this is not my project. This is my project bag. This is a bag for my friend Julie, because she knows me and my Alice. This is a pattern that, or a project that is actually coming from Tammy. This is her gingerbread needle book from Stacey Nash from last year. And she was having trouble with it, and I told her, I said, hey, send it to me, I'll work on it. I haven't worked on it a little bit, just because life. But this is where we're at. She had done part of it. I had to rip part of it out, and I'm doing different stuff, trying to get it, because I need to make sure that it matches. I started to just fudge it based on how it was, but there was a miscount somewhere with the top of it. So I went ahead and just did like a little cheater to keep it in track. But I couldn't find a good way to fudge it to where it would match the other piece, the back of it, so they matched. So I had to rip a lot of it out, which kind of made me sad. But this is some fabric that she got some fabric from Leslie, and I can't remember what color it is. This is a 22 count heart hanger, and it was a really pretty pink. But I don't remember exactly what happened, but she ended up tea dyeing it to kind of soften it a little bit because it was a little too bright, I think, for her. So I need to get back on to working on that one. Yes, Tammy, I haven't forgot you, I promise. I promise, I promise. I have it right here. And it is going to go in the bucket of stuff I need to, there's the other piece. And the flosses. It is going to go in the bucket of stuff I need to work on, so it doesn't get buried in all these others. Okay. We've got this gorgeous bag from Tanya. Is that not... Oh, love tulip pink. Oh, so pretty. This one is one that I have been working on a long time. And then I lost it for like a year. And then I found it again. And I think I started this one in 2020. Let's see. Do I have my little card? Yep, November of 2020. And this is Gingerbread Village from Carolyn Manning. Is that not fabulous? I've got the majority of the design stitched. I think I'm still missing, I have to finish this house here and like this little bit. And then I've got to do all the back stitching and figure out something for the clouds and stuff, because it just really wasn't working for me. I can't remember the name of this fabric, but it is an opalescent and it is so pretty. But here let me do this. Here we go. So I really don't have a whole lot left on the main stitching. It has been interesting to make sure that I don't turn it when I need to do the sides, because it does change the way your stitches go. So yeah, that's been fun. But I pulled it out the other day because I don't know, something just said, hey, you need to work on that. And oh, I so enjoyed it. I really did enjoy it. So hopefully I'll get it. I do have it on, I think I have it on markup. I think I have a markup and the other one. I can't remember what it is. But I had actually also done it on here. I laminated the pages because it was before I really was doing a lot of the digital. And so I would mark it. I know that you can't really, I'm kind of glad it's blurred. You can see that red, that I was using a wet erase marker. Okay, you know what? I know we're missing stuff and I don't know where they are, but this is the last one that I have in my bucket. This is a, I don't know where I got this from. It's actually a little too big for the one that I have. I mean, it folds over by that much, but it's a decent bag. It works. It's nice because this one stays on a scroll frame. This is, Flamboyance of Flamingos from Carolyn Manning. So yes, I do other full coverages, but this is different from the Alice, from the one at the beginning. Because this is just, you know that they're all either triangles or a diamond or square, whatever. The other one, yeah. So I'm just doing this color by color. It hasn't got a lot of love lately. I'm hoping that it does some. I mean, it's small enough that it shouldn't be too bad to, you know, with holding it in. And once I get more of my setup done, I think that'll make a difference as well. So I can't believe it. WIP parade, a little over an hour and a half. And part of that was taking a break to chit chat. Thank you for having the patience to go through with me. And if you didn't put me at 2 times speed, bless your heart. What the heck is wrong with you? I know I went kind of fast. If you have questions on any of the patterns, just, you know, let me know. Other than that, I know that we'll probably I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't really looked on a lot. I've kind of followed a little bit on some social medias. I know everybody right now is focused on market. I'm assuming that there will probably be, that Lindy Stitches and her crew will probably be doing some virtual events throughout the year. I definitely will be going to those as I'm able to, depending on whatever is going on. Like I said, I am going to be taking a month or so off from between jobs. It's just, I need time to decompress. There's been so much. For those of you that don't know, we're going to go into a personal section now. If you want to cut off, that's fine. If you want to stay, that's fine. I'm pretty open with my life and what's going on in it. I have had, my mom passed away the same weekend of the Annie's retreat in September. She passed away a week before her 73rd birthday. And I'm an only child. My mom was my best friend. Absolute, you know. And it rocked me to my core. And I just lost all will to do anything creative. And then I had already been wanting to make plans to move back to Louisiana, the Shreveport-Bossier area, to be closer to family. My aunt and my cousins are here. My mom was living here. This has always been my home base. No matter where I have lived over the years, even mom and dad, when we've lived in Tennessee or Oklahoma or, you know, wherever, Louisiana, Shreveport-Bossier area has always been home. And so I've been wanting to do that. Mom and I have been talking about it for a while and just trying to figure out the best way to do it, to make it happen. And with her passing, the house that I'm in, that she was living in, was actually, it was my grandmother's house. My grandmother, I think, moved here in 2016, I think, maybe. I don't remember. She'd been here for a few years. It's not like it's been in the family for a long time, but it's in her family trust. And after my great aunt and my grandmother passed away, they had been living here. My aunt and my mom decided it was perfect for my mom to move in here. It's a 2-bedroom house, about 1,000 square foot. It's got a small garage. It's got a nice little backyard, a little shed. It's only about 10 miles from my aunt. And it's in a great neighborhood. And I've always loved this house. I've absolutely loved it. And after mom passed away, I was asking my aunt, I'm like, well, what are you going to do with the house? And she says, well, I don't know. She said, I guess eventually we'll probably rent it out. We can't let it just sit there. And she said, I don't want to sell it out of the trust. It's, you know, it's a family home and the house is paid for. And the trust upkeeps with the taxes and everything. So it works out great. And I asked my aunt, I'm like, well, what would you rent it for? And she's like, for who? And I said, well, for me. She's like, your family, it's free. And I'm like, no, I need to pay your rent. She's like, no, the house is paid for. And she said, you would just be responsible for your utilities. You wouldn't even have to pay property taxes or anything like that. It just stays in the trust. And I'm like, I'm just kind of like, okay, Mom. Mom made it happen. Both of my aunts and I we all three of us agreed that Mom made this happen. She wanted me home that bad. I don't think she wanted to die to make it happen, but everything fell into place. I had hoped that I would have been able to keep my job. I did let my job know way in advance. I let them know in October that, you know, I was going to be going. The idea was that I was going to, if they weren't going to let me work remote, that my last day was going to be December 12th. Well, my boss talked the ownership into letting me stay through the end of February to help with year end. So at least that way I would still have a job. But it was good and bad. It was good because I had a paycheck. It was bad because trying to move and even work remote, is a pain in the butt. Especially as much as I was purging and dealing with depression and anxiety. I was purging a lot. I've been a little bit of a pack rat for a long time. So I purged a lot with the help of Tanya. So did the whole move. In the process, in January of trying to get moved, the week before I moved, I bought a car. So that added stress, and then trying to just do all of this. It's been tough. It's been interesting, but I do have to say, since I have been here, I have an amazing sense of peace. I know a lot of it has to do with being done with the whole packing and the purging and the getting here and everything, but also being in this space, that I have memories with Mom. And like I said, I've always loved this house. I've got a great back patio. I have to fill up the bird feeder every other day because there are a bunch of birds back there. But I get up in the morning, I have my tea, and I sit on the back patio if it's warm enough, and I watch the birds fight over the bird seed, and it's peaceful. Yes, I'm still technically in town, and I've got, neighbors. It's a neighborhood, it's a subdivision, but I have a sense of peace that I haven't had in a long time. And I very much feel this is where I'm supposed to be. I think that Mom, if she had the power to do it, that she was making it happen. The whole process, yes, there were little bumps here and there, but for the most part along the way, it has happened exactly, just fallen in place. Boom, 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 boom. And I couldn't ask for anything better. I do have the opportunity with having savings and things like that to be able to take time off. And I'm looking forward to that. I haven't really taken a long period of time off in a long time, like a couple of decades. So I'm really excited to be able to do that. And like I was telling you before, I've got concert the night of my birthday, and then that's on a Sunday, and then that following Wednesday I have a retreat. I come back home for a week and then leave for another retreat, come home for 2 weeks, leave for another retreat. And then after that is when I'm going to really try to start, like I'd say mid-April, I'm going to try to start looking at jobs. I already have my resume up to date, that kind of thing. I know I'm very employable. I'm not concerned about it. I've been smart, and I do have money in savings, so I can stay off longer if I need to. Especially not having rent. That is freaking amazing. But I do have a car payment again, so that kind of sucks. But, I'm taking time just to see what happens, and I'm not sweating it. So life is good. Life is really good. And I have been so blessed. My family has been very, very supportive. I've got my cousins, most of them are male, and most of them are handy. So they've been like, hey, you need to do anything around the house? You need this, you need that? I'm like, yeah. So I'm going to get with one of my cousins, get him to come over and hang up a TV here in the craft room, so I will have TV so I can watch FlossTubes and stuff while I'm in my new stitching chair, which comes on Wednesday. I cannot wait. It is wonderful. I mean, I paid a crap ton of money, but it was nice. I really love it. It better be for what I paid for it, but I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time in it, so I wanted to invest in that. This chair is good. It's a recliner, a rocker recliner that Mom's had for a while, but underneath this, it's a really ugly brown, and it is not my happy spot. So, but I did get new living room furniture, things like that. I've been doing little things. There's a few things I want to do around the house, and it's going to happen in time. And, you know, my family has been very supportive. Tanya, oh my God, I could not have made this move without her. She came over and she really helped kick me in the butt with the purging, helped me get in the process. And now that I started purging, it's hard for me to stop. As I'm unpacking things, I'm like, you know what? I really don't need this. So I'm hoping to have a yard sale in April or so. And we'll see what happens. I just want to get rid of stuff. I don't need it. I'll probably be doing some destashing locally with some of my patterns and things like that too. I may put some up on the web, but I may do it with my local stitchy group and some of the retreats. We'll see what happens. But life is good, and I feel good. I still have sad moments. It's going to happen. I still miss my mom terribly. Through this whole process, I kept on thinking, I just need to call Mom. I need to see what she thinks. And I didn't have her. But my aunts have been fabulous. I have one that is very calm and sedate and thinks things through. She's the reasonable one. And then she was the middle child. My mom was the oldest. And my other aunt, the youngest, she and I are the most alike. We're a little bit hot-headed. And I call her when I need somebody to be pissed off with me. And I call the other one when I need somebody to calm me down. So it's amazing. It's amazing to have those people, and just my stitchy people, the people in the community, my Zoomy girls. Oh my God, I don't know what I would ever do without them. They bring me peace. But all of you, all of the messages I have gotten, people reaching out from the FlossTube community and Instagram have been amazing, and I just love you guys. You have been fabulous. So I'm going to leave it there. I don't have any of my poetry books because I haven't unpacked them. I'm not really quite sure what box they're in because I don't have a bookshelf because there's new furniture I need to get, but I need to get some things done first before I can do it. But I did have a couple. I follow several of them on Instagram and things like that and other places that I find them. And I had a couple that were perfect. This one is from Hannah Rowe, and she's on Instagram as Hannah Rowe Writes, and it's called Same. I still haven't figured out how to keep my shower floor clean or make morning smoothies or respond to stress calmly. Same, 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 my friends tell me. A love note of sorts. Maybe the world doesn't need us to cut down on carbs or make more money or waste less time. Maybe instead it needs us to reach those who feel alone in their messy homes or difficult relationships or unresolved issues, to impress less and connect more, to share one simple message: same, 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 same. My girls and the same has gotten me through so much. And then I have this other one. This is from L.E. Bowman. It's from The Shapeshifter. I've read several from that book. This one just really spoke to me, and it was perfect. It's called Happiness. Happiness is a few pounds heavier. It's accepting being tired, being older, being softer, being more reaching oak and less wildflower. Happiness is taking days to bask in silence. Not doing, just being. Happiness is no longer shrinking. It's releasing guilt, regret, the weight of the past and the fear of the future. It's discovering the joy in simplicity. It's the beauty in the little things. It's the power in the everyday. We do need to find power in the everyday. We need to find power in who we are and those that are around us. And realize that it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's better done than perfect. Something my mom always said, and something my grandfather always used to say to her. So just make it the best. I hope you have wonderful stitching. I hope the frog stays away and the knots are not happening. And I just wish you the best. And I love you guys. See you soon.